So this is one of the rooms you get in for your intake. So here we do some measurements for you, and so we take some pictures of your legs, of your arms, and then there's lots more of information to know.
Okay, the most important piece of information that we can give you is please make sure that you bring a responsible adult with you to surgery, because we won't be able to discharge you if we're not discharging you into capable hands of people who can take care of you a couple of days after your surgery, because you are going to be a bit sensitive. It's nothing major, but you need someone to look after you. That's very, very important. What we also need after your one-to-one consultation with your surgeon is a picture of you. When you get your flat knit compression garments, we need a picture of you wearing them so that we can see that they fit properly and that the seam is running down the back of the legs. That's quite important. The great thing is when you've come for your intake and we've taken your photos, you've got to know your surgeon, whether it's Thomas or Christina, or up in Hamburg, Matthias and Marian. Then we would take the photos of you and you will get their telephone number. So you get a mobile phone number from your surgeon and you can get in touch with them anytime after surgery if there's any issues, or even if you want to say thanks, everything's great. When you come for your intake, it's a different room or a different building to the clinic. It's only a couple of 100 yards away. It's not very far, but it is a different building. And after your intake, you'll go back to your hotel and relax for the evening, maybe get yourself a nice meal, but not too late because of the general anaesthetic. And then in the next morning, you will turn up at your respective time in the clinic for your surgery, and either myself or Debbie will check you in and get you prepared. If you're taking a longer flight home, if you're coming from the States or Canada or Australia, which we have had recently, and there's been a lot of discussion, we do ask you to stay at least 10 days here in Germany. If you're taking a shorter flight, 3 or 4 days is good. But if you're taking a long flight over several hours, we do ask you to stay for at least 10 days here in Germany. Have a little holiday with the person who's accompanying you. The great thing about this is you can come back into the clinic and have your stitches pulled by us, and our surgeons do love that, because then they can get to see their patients again before they head off back to their countries, especially if it's very far away. We will organise your MLD appointments for you. That's no problem at all. Just let us know how long you're staying and we will organise that for you. I have to have my little list here. You will get letters from us, a lot of paperwork again. You will get a fit to fly letter to say that it's okay for you to get on the aeroplane, and you will also get a letter to say that it's okay for you to take heparin injections onto the aeroplane if you need them. We do ask you to leave 8 weeks between each surgery. This is very important because your body needs it basically to get back up and running before your next surgery. Some girls have every 8 weeks they have their surgery. Some girls say, I'm going to have one surgery every year because it's such a long travel to come to Germany for it. You will get a written checklist from us. As you can see, I'm kind of checking my list here because there is a lot of information you're going to get, but it's a lot of important information which should enable you to make the right decision for yourself. But this is just basically backing down a bit from the list. This is just a part of what you're going to have to prepare yourself for when you come for surgery, when you book for surgery. And like I say, everything is in this checklist that you will receive after your one-to-one consultation with, for instance, Thomas.
So that's it. I think it's not all they have to know, but the rest we will tell you in your personal information call. So if you have any question, if you'd like to book an appointment, don't hesitate to contact us. So we're here nearly all time just for you.